Hi Grandmas and Grandpa. This is just a short video from Katie and myself to thank you both for being such wonderful grandparents over the years. I started reading Melbourne in a grandpa time style because we wanted to look back on our favourite memories, and you coming out to visit me in Melbourne in 2006 was one that I look back on with fond memories. We went to see classic cars, we went to the beach, we went for meals, and it was a lot of fun.
Grandbobs, got a couple of very special memories. One of them involves this little creature here, which was the crab, and I don't know how it came about, but for some reason for a few years this crab used to travel between Cambridge and East Grinstead, and it used to be found in all sorts of strange places. We used to hide it in our pyjamas and stockings and the fridge and all sorts of places. It was very inventive. And talking of stockings, I think it's safe to say that your stockings are amazing, and your Christmas spirit is unbeatable, and your chestnut stuffing is amazing as well. So
there's a few memories that I have. I mean, I have lots and lots and lots, but a few I wanted to talk about. And other than Melbourne, one of my favourite stories with Grandmas and Grandpa was Grandbobs is very particular when she cleans. The house is very tidy and she's very house proud, and she used to clean the 2 tumblers with scotch and whiskey individually and lay out which tumbler was scotch, because it had a little silver thing that's identified it to scotch and which one was whiskey. And as a 10 or 11-year-old, I thought I'd mix them up. And Grandpa, being very fond of both, I think it's fair to say, amongst other things as well, he used to have a sherry in the evening, as he probably still does. And he poured it in his tumbler, smelt it, and goes, "Oh, Bobby, this smells like scotch." Grandbob's going, "No, I cleaned it. It's definitely sherry." Grandpa takes a trusting big swig, identifies it is scotch, nearly spits it out, and has a full-on argument with Grandbobs, and I kept quiet in the corner. This probably says more about me than it does about you two.
Probably. What else? Well, Grandpa, you obviously helped me play the piano, which unfortunately it wasn't really my forte. I'm afraid none of us really took after you in the musical sense. I don't know what's happening there. But obviously, amongst other things, you also, I think, influenced us both to go on and do history, and we've had many interesting discussions with you about that. And
I think with interesting discussions come from mine and Grandbobs is talking about cricket. They're heated, often Kevin Peterson centred, and they're a lot of fun too. Actually, all sport conversations with both of you, and I look back on fondly, and both of you watching many rugby games, cricket games and hockey games, which has been good over the years as well. And when it comes to that as well, often it was at school, and I always remember that you both turned up on my last ever day at school at Taunton to come to my commemoration, which is a nice memory.
So thank you very much for everything and for always being there, and we love you both lots.
Even though you gave me tartan pyjamas once for Christmas as a 4-year-old, I still love you very much. Oh, and Grandbobs, I'm really sorry that I was neither played cricket for England, although I tried, and I'm not a chorister at King's, which I know you always wanted. So rather than let you down, I actually do have a sterling voice, and I'd like to sing the first chorus of Once and Royal David City now to make up for it. So, once